How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Black Metal Rebellion. I'm your host, Jesse Morgan, aka Slammerella. Today, we have kind of an odd thing to do, but since I don't have really any collections to do right now, and I'm not quite finished reading enough things to warrant a proper book vlog, I figured I would do something that I haven't really seen on YouTube, especially in the metal or whatever community that's related to metal and stuff like that. I would show off my hat collection because I have probably an unnecessary amount of hats, and I don't know if anyone else has this obsessive hat buying condition that I seem to have. I see a hat that I like and I just gotta have it. That's why I'm not really wearing one for this video. My wife decided to also get rid of the blonde, as you can see, and just put in a lot of just cool colors. So green, blue, purple, teal, turquoise. I just let her go nuts with Manic Panic and just put as many streaks of crazy shit in there as I can. So, yep, it looks super fun. But yeah, I figured I'd address that elephant because I know someone's gonna be like, bruh, your hair. So there it is. That's out of the way now. We can move on to the hats if you're interested, of course, because I don't have anything else really to present at the moment. Although I do have a tag that I do want to do that is semi-horror movie related, and that is movies to get to know me with by, I don't know. It started by Sarah Hawkins, who also runs the Possessed by Horror channel. She has two channels, one about her life and general stuff, and then she also has the horror channel. So check her out. I'll try to remember to put the links below in the description box so you can see where this shit's coming from, and obviously where the original video comes from. She didn't mean for that video to become a tag, but I'm sure she won't mind. So anyways, without further ado, let's go to the bed for all the hats. I got them ordered a certain way too, so we'll just take a look at them in that manner. All right. So here we have the hats, just kind of splayed out on my bed here. They're all facing backwards for the reveal purposes, but I'm going to start with the smaller piles and work my way to the bigger piles. So we're going to start off with this, and basically just my skateboarding hat pile. So here we go. This was the first skateboarding hat I got. This is Zoo York, still has the sticker on there. Just a simple black and whatever Zoo York hat. Has their logo on the side, nothing there, and the little tag thing there. I haven't dusted or de-linted these, so I apologize for the condition some of them are in. So, but yep, Zoo York hat, black and white. And then another one I got, another Zoo York one with the red logo. There's the side with their Zoo York logo, which I don't know about you, but that kind of reminds me of the Aussie logo. And I'm kind of a huge fan of Aussie, so I also dig that logo. I don't know if there's anything on this side. No, not on the sides. But then they also have the little Zoo York tag on the top there and kind of off the side of the snapbacks. And yes, most of these are snapbacks. So if you don't like flat brim snapbacks, this really won't be the video for you. But yes. So I only got two Zoo York hats. Next, I guess I will do a couple of my DIY custom hats. Let's go through these first. First up is a red hat that I painted in a stylized Old English, spiky Old English lettering slam. You'll remember that probably from one of my first Jesse Talks Metal videos. And then I originally had these really small, so I cut up the one panel and added some stretchy material in there and made it look like a hatchet wound or like an axe to the head looking thing. So yep, just kind of added that on the inside, so it was bigger, because when I bought this it was probably like a small, or like a small to medium, and well, my head's not a small to medium, it's like a medium to large depending on what brand. So yep, just used acrylic paint for that in black. Another custom hat was from when I was trying to do stuff for a project called Pitchfork Penetration, which was just me, and I was trying to get my wife to do the bass for it, but she ended up not having the time to learn the bass and got pregnant with our first child, Nixon. So yeah, that's why I kind of put the Nixon symbol in the middle there. If you don't know, Nixon is a skateboarding / snowboarding company. And if you're reading that, yes, it says one in the pink, one in the stink, and one where you'd never want to think. So, the taint, I guess. And yeah, I had a story about this Pitchfork Morgan character whose mother was murdered. It's sort of like a I spit on your grave situation, but where the woman was pregnant and the baby survives, and then the son takes revenge on the murderers. So, yep. Pitchfork Penetration, The Penetration Begins was going to be the name of the first demo, I think. And then there's the Unholy Trident logo that I made. Just painted it on, once again, with acrylic paint on both sides. Don't really ever wear this hat anymore, but it was one of those things that I made to inspire me to write more for that project. It was more of like a death grind project. I don't know, I might one day pick it up again if I feel so inclined. And another DIY hat. This one just says blackened, brutal, slamming deathcore, which there definitely needs to be more blackened, slamming deathcore, or just blackened slamcore bands, because it mixes all of my favorite extreme genres together: black metal, brutal death metal, slam, and deathcore. Just all of the cool ass elements, all the extreme elements into one band would be sweet, I think. So that's what Slammerella was back when it was called Mauled to the Marrow. That was the genres that I was trying to add to it. So I just put that on there, added some pyramid spikes on the side, and then another hatchet wound kind of extension to the hat to make it a little bigger, because it was a size small, as you can see by the S on that side. And then later on, I felt like being a dumbass and just writing Big Daddy Slammerella on it, which, if you know me, I'm pretty self-conscious and humble, and for someone to label themselves as Big Daddy Slammerella is very ironic and not meant to be taken seriously at all. So feel free to laugh at that with me, because that's a joke. So that's that custom hat. And the last custom hat was very, very simplistic and lacked any effort. It was just an old Alice Cooper patch that I didn't know what to do with it. So I just threw it on this red and black blank snapback, which, if you feel is blasphemous, I fully understand, because shock rock and being put on an urban type hat, I guess, could be very blasphemous to some. And yeah, but I didn't know what to do with it, so I said, fuck it, I'm going to put it on this. And I always wear snapback flat brims now, so that's just kind of what ended up happening to this, and now I don't wear it. So I'm probably going to take this Alice Cooper patch off and put it on my spring parka vest, even though it's meant to be for thrash and death metal. But it's red, so it fits the color scheme. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not really happy with this hat. It just kind of happened. All right, so we're going to skip the other custom hats that I got over there and kind of go to some random licensed hats just to switch it up a bit. The first licensed hat is this Pokemon Ash Ketchum hat, because, I don't know, I'm not a huge anime person. I don't consider myself like a weeb or anything like that. I don't watch anime. I watched like Justice League and Marvel animated films and shows, but I don't really watch anime, like legit anime. And Pokemon would be the only closest thing that I would probably watch that's anime related. So I found this at Spencer's or Hot Topic or something, and I said, cool, I'll take that, thanks. So don't really wear that much very often. I think I've worn it like a total of 4 times, but I like it. I love the symbol and the fact that it has to do with Pokemon, because I'm kind of a nerd that way. All right, so the next licensed hat is a coffee company. This is for Deadly Grounds Coffee. They, I believe, are a Canadian coffee company. I'm not sure. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comment section below. But yeah, they got their site there, getdeadly.ca, coffee to die for. They have that funny commercial where the zombies talking about needing energy and shit. So we went to the Deadly Grounds Cafe in Newcastle, Ontario, and it was there, and I fucking love their coffee and the designs. So I got this hat, and the wife got a shirt, and it's like the haunted house looking shirt. All right, next licensed hat. My kid loves Five Nights at Freddy's, and we watch a lot of Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, and they, you know, they play a lot of it. So to support my kids' interests, I decided to get this Freddy Fazbear's Pizza hat, and on the bottom's got this very colorful beak design. I like it. It's neat. I like the lore behind it. It's very cool. I think the game itself, or at least the first one, is very simplistic, and I would probably find it boring playing it after a while, but the whole lore and storyline and the character designs are really what gets me. So I love the way that looks. So, and pizza. Come on. Everyone loves fucking pizza. There's that. Next, and the last regular licensed thing is Rick and Morty, with Rick Sanchez on the front with his wubba lubba dub dub saying, which means please help me, I'm in pain. So if you're a bit of a manic depressive or kind of eccentric, that saying will definitely speak to you. I used to have a fuck ton of pins on the back here, but I took them off because it weighed down the hat, and it just, I don't know, I didn't like the feeling of them on there, so I took them off. But yep, got a Rick and Morty hat with that saying on there. I enjoy it a little bit more now, remembering that I have this thing. Okay, I guess we'll go back to the custom hats that aren't hand painted. So the first one we have here is my Slam Bros custom embroidered hat with our old school logo, the Not Brutal logo, just on this regular 3930 hat, small to medium, even though this fits like a small and it looks stupid on my head. And then on the back it's customized even more with my name, Jesse Slammerella. I really wish this hat was bigger fitting, and it's a full back cap, so it's not adjustable or anything, and it's really small on my head now. But when I first got this and when it actually fit, I love this fucking hat. The green and the white and the black really was my thing. If you know me, I love fluorescent green and shit. So there's that custom embroidered hat. Next, this is version 2.0. The original one I gave away on my channel a while back, and it's a death metal hat with just the kind of semi-sharp looking font. It's not brutal or anything. It's just not regular Times New Roman or anything. So, yep, blue and black. Just death metal. I enjoy it when I'm in my death metal mood feeling days and wearing something that warrants wearing blue and black. This is also a second edition 2.0. This is my black metal hat, but this one is Black Metal Rebellion for the channel, and I include some spikes in there. Had to poke a hole and screw all those on by hand afterwards. I also put on a craft patch on this and a Chronobard patch with a red Satan Pikachu. More nerd shit, but you know, cool grind band. If you haven't heard of them, check out Chronobard. And then a black Canadian flag. Sorry, I really enjoy it. Reminds me of the Canadian black metal logo that I kind of made up for Helvet Canada. And then this pizza patch that kind of looks like the Death logo. And Death is an amazing old school death metal band, obviously. So pizza and death metal, you can't really go wrong. So this is probably one of my favorite customized hats that I have. I just don't wear it anymore, as you can see by how dusty and needing of a lint roller it is. But yeah, I really enjoyed the fuck out of this when I used to wear it a lot. Next custom one is my Humanectomy orange fullback flex fit. That's also sort of small for my head. I got this just as Humanectomy was kind of ending. I think I wore it in one of the videos, and that was it. We released the demo and then the split, and then that was it. And did one show. It was a fun show. Sad that this band couldn't have gone on longer, because I really liked our style that we had going on, and it could have been fucking amazing. But oh well, things happen the way they do, and people go their own ways. But yep, it's the hat I got in tribute to the Slamcore project that I had that was Humanectomy. Sigh. But yeah, I'll probably wear that maybe once more one day. And then the band that I did with Dave and Devilment, Torturous Endevilment, I got this made. And most of these custom embroidered hats I get done at the local Lids shop. So they just do custom embroidering. And I normally try to find a cheap flat brim snapback at my Dollarama or a local dollar store when they have them on sale in the summer, and then go and get the $11 embroidery. So there's the Torturous Endevilment custom embroidered hat. Next is my Take hat, when I wanted a gray hat and another black metal related hat, also in dire need of some lint rolling. But yeah, Take, really great Norwegian black metal band, was my favorite at one point, which is why this hat exists. So yep. And that little cross there wasn't there originally. I had to sew that in by myself. But yep, Take. And the last custom hat we have here, Stuck Skateboarding. Yes, folks, when this fucking pandemic is finished being a thing, I'll be going out and doing more skateboarding and repping this hat a lot more. So hopefully this lets up and allows me to do that. But yeah, that's our Stuck Skateboarding hat that I finally got around to getting made. I've been wanting a custom hat for our team for probably since we started it up to the beginning of last year. All right, we're almost done. Now we're on to the other comic-y kind of licensed hats. So the first one is my boy Aquaman. Got this Aquaman symbol and kind of embeveled hat with the kind of honeycomb textured layer thing that he has on his costume. But yep, just a snapback of Aquaman. Can't wait for Aquaman 2 and the trench and all that shit. Should be sweet. After that, we got a Slade Wilson Deathstroke hat. One of my favorite DC Comics villains. The more basically serious Deadpool. He's more serious, more probably skilled assassin. Yeah, leave that in the comment section below. Who do you think is more of a skilled assassin? Deathstroke or Deadpool? Well, yeah, I love the raised embroidered Deathstroke symbol on the front there. It's pretty sweet. Next, this is technically the wife's hat. She got this Harley Quinn hat because she really likes the Harley Quinn character from Suicide Squad, and she really liked the Birds of Prey movie, even though it got shat on. We both really liked it. But that's technically her hat, but it's in the collection. Damn. They really didn't hold back with her assets, eh? Jeez. So, next, speaking of Deadpool, here we go. There's my Marvel hat. Deadpool doing a pose, and then a symbol. Yep, Merc with the mouth, man. Fucking love it. Can't wait for Deadpool 3 if and when that happens. And more Marvel. This is the Hydra Red Skull hat with the raised emblem on the front there of the Hydra, like octopus, death octopus logo. And then Red Skull, Hugo Weaving on the front there, or on the brim there. And then Hydra, where the back of the hat is. Fucking awesome. And then this is actually like a pleather, I guess. But yep. Hydra hat. One of the greatest evil organizations in Marvel. Besides AIM, I want to see an AIM thing going on. This one, I really wanted a Joker hat with green and purple on it. This isn't exactly what I wanted, but it's the best one that they had at Hot Topic, so I said fuck it, I'll get this one. I'm not exactly sure what's up with that raised lines on the beak. It's interesting. I don't have a hat like that, so you know, it's got points for uniqueness. And then the Batman logo with laughing in it. So yeah, it's just a Joker hat of some sort. And the last comic related hat I have clearly too many of these, is Red Hood, Jason Todd, from the Arkham Knight, I believe, game, because that's his, you know, mask and hood and look from that game. But I love the Red Hood character. It's really cool. I loved Batman Under the Red Hood. Fantastic fucking movie. But yep, there's the Red Hood logo and him on the brim there. All right, and the last two or three hats we have here are band hats. One, feel free to laugh at. I got this when I was like 17, so it's a Fall Out Boy hat. It's got their logo there, and then on the inside it's like green reversible checkers, and then the logo is like a dove, kind of looks like bird shit, which is fucking hilarious. I'm sure that's probably part of the joke, but yep, a fucking Fall Out Boy hat. Oh boy. Last two hats. These are a little bit more respectable. There we go. Toxic Holocaust. You've probably seen this hat quite a bit. Same with the municipal waste hat that goes around. But I had to get this. You probably recognize a couple of other YouTubers that have had this hat. But I love Toxic Holocaust. Yellow and black is a really nice and sharp looking. So it's got the zombie with the rotting eyeball in there. Fuck yeah. Thrash is awesome. Speaking of Thrash, the last hat that took me forever to get, this was Phantom Witch, thanks to Chris Thrasher from J-Off Films for catching my eye on this band and leading me to checking them out. Amazing, amazing band. Glad I got the green and black hat finally. I believe Chris has the white and black one, but yeah, if you don't know Phantom Witch, definitely check them out. Highly, highly worth it. So that's it. That's my collection, a ridiculous amount of hats. So let me know if you have as many hats of these or if I'm just crazy. Alright guys, so that's it. That's my hat collection. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you found it interesting. I know it's not my usual type of content on here, but it is a collection video of sorts. I know if you're a collector of things and you like clothing, you might have a giant hat collection. So hopefully it was relevant to a few of you people watching this. Hopefully you saw a couple of designs that you liked. Let me know what you think of some of the custom hats I made, whether it be the hand-painted ones or the custom embroidery ones. Let me know if you enjoyed any of the comic hats or the band hats or whatever. Let me know if you got a giant hat collection and what it mostly consists of. Do you give a shit about flat brims and snapbacks? What is your preferred style of hat? Maybe you are a fedora or like trilby person. I know a lot of trilby and fedora hat wearers get quite a bit of slack these days, considering there's a stigma about it. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully we can get that new horror tag video out in less than a week from now, and you enjoy that as well. Anywho, that's it. I'm blabbering on too much now. Stay safe and take care. For glory, for the Rebel Alliance, Slammerella out.